back to school in several cities and towns, including Waterbury.
Yeah, and the Brass City has a lot fewer teacher vacancies than this time last year.
But News 8's Kent Pierce, live in Waterbury this morning, talk about the other challenges facing schools in the Brass City. Kent, good morning.
Good morning, Brittany and Keith, and we have the perfect person to talk about those challenges with us. We've got the superintendent of schools here in Waterbury, Dr. Darren Schwartz, along with us this morning. Now, we're talking about the school, the teacher vacancies. Big problem during the pandemic was teachers leaving the profession, been slow to come back in certain districts. How are you doing on that front?
Great news on that front. We've cut our vacancies in about half for the upcoming year. So last year we were about 120 vacancies. At this time last year we're about 60 right now. So moving in the right direction.
Yep. You're getting teachers back into school. Now we got to focus on, well, you have been focusing on getting enough students back into school. That is a lingering problem ever since the pandemic, right?
Yeah, so before the pandemic, we had about 16% of students that were chronically absent. That's missing 18 days or more per year. And we're still hovering above the 20% mark. We want to get down below that 16% mark where we were pre-pandemic. And so really a big push this year to get kids back to school. So we need everybody working together to get them back.
How do you do that? How do you get them back in?
Yeah, so it's working with parents closely and making sure schools are engaging. And so kids show up with their feet and they vote with their feet. And so we want to make sure schools are fun, inviting places to be so kids can come.
I think it was just about a year ago I was talking to you about this same time, and the big thing in Waterbury back then was no more cell phones in classrooms. It got to put in those yonder pouches. How did that go in the first year?
It went excellent the first year. I mean, you couldn't have asked for anything better. 13 schools implemented that, so it's all of our grade 6 to 12 schools. And 11 out of the 13 did a fantastic job. 2 of the schools needed to go back and readjust what they're doing, and they've done that for this year. And so really looking forward to a successful second year.
Now, speaking of technology, something that Waterbury is kind of embracing, not shunning in the classroom, is artificial intelligence. How do you work that in?
Yeah, absolutely. You have to embrace artificial intelligence because it's technology now that is present. It's going to continue to grow. And so we're teaching our teachers how to best use it to make them better teachers, and also how can students use it to become better students and use it as an advantage and as a tool, not just to replace their own thoughts and to replace their own work, but to use it as a tool.
All right, well, good luck with that. Good luck with everything on the first day of school here in Waterbury. Dr. Darren Schwartz, the superintendent of schools here, as they are heading back to school today here in the Brass City. In Waterbury, Kent Pierce, News 8.
All right, thanks so much, Kent. Very informative interview. I'm sure everybody's feeling those first day jitters, not only the students, but the staff as well.
All right, Ken, thank you.